lovies, and welcome back to Crazy But Not Dangerous. I'm Shorty Vaughn. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Hello. I'm 4'5". I like to cook budget meals. I'm cheap. I'm thrifty. Yeah, I'm good with all those things. And today we're going to be doing a couple of things in the kitchen. One, because I need to make some dinner, and two, because I really want to make this dessert. Yay, hooray. So I've got some bacon out here on my bacon pan. Yep, just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and I am going to add some black pepper right here on top of this bacon because we like peppered bacon, but I'm not spending extra money for it at the grocery store. I got this bacon on sale for $2.99 a pound, and it is going to be delicious. So I've just kind of had sprinkled it a little bit with some pepper, and that is going to be fantastic. I'm going to throw it in here on the bottom rack, and I'm going to go ahead and set this to 350 degrees because that's the temperature I'm going to cook my dessert on. So yeah, let's go ahead and make dessert too. We're going to stack that oven. If we're going to turn it on, if we're going to spend the money, we should use every shelf. So I've got a 9x13 pan here. I sprayed it with a little cooking spray that I got over at the Dollar Tree. And what are we going to make? We are going to make a pumpkin spice pecan cobbler. Yeah, pecan cobbler. I had never had it before. But the last time I was in Tennessee visiting my relations, my Uncle Gary, my cousin Boogie, my Aunt Luella, my Uncle David, hello my lovies. Anyhow, cousin Julie took me to Fort Blackmore, Virginia, which is right across the border pretty much from Kingsport, Tennessee. That's where my relations live. She says, you want to go see God's country? Why, sure, I want to go see God's country. Absolutely. So we get in the car and we drive and cross into Virginia, which is just like 5 minutes away. And then we drive down the road a bit and we get to Fort Blackmore. And let me tell you, that's fun. They have a huge farmer's market there called Man's. And I had never been to a farmer's market quite like this. Yeah, it was an amazing farmer's market. They had tomatoes almost as big as my head. And they smelled fantastic and they were great. Yeah, we don't have tomatoes like that in Arizona, and our farmer's market hardly sells any fruits and vegetables. They sell all kinds of doodads and gizmos and gewgaws. Yeah, gewgaws too. But yeah, they had amazing produce. They also had this amazing little food truck. And my cousin says to me, you want some pecan cobbler? Do what? Now, if you don't know, do what can mean a lot of different things. Can you repeat that again, please? You want me to do what? Can I have the instructions one more time? It can mean incredulous. You know what? Yeah. Or are you crazy? Yeah, do what? It depends on the inflection, how you say it, what it means. But in case you're not familiar with the vernacular, do what? And she says, yeah, pecan cobbler. Like, yes, please, and thank you. I have never had a pecan cobbler before. And I was just delighted. This crunchy with, the sauce, and then, the cobbler topping, and, it was just overwhelmingly good. And so I am on a mission to recreate that same experience because it is just, it was fantastic. So here's hoping I can do it a little bit of justice today. Done some research. I'm fairly confident. Let's get down to it. So yeah, 9x13 inch pan. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is take 8 teaspoons of melted butter. That's just one stick. And we're going to go ahead and pour that all into the bottom of our 9x13 baking dish. Gonna need a little spatula because I want every bit. Okay, fantastic. 9x13, we got our butter all in there. Fabulous. And then I also have 2 cups of pecan halves. Got these over at Costco. They look terrific. Not mad at those one bit. And we are just going to go ahead and put those into the bottom of our baking dish and get them evenly distributed throughout so that every bite has a little pecan morsel. Pecan, however you say it. It's a great nut. And I just want those nestled down there in all of that butter. Yes, please and thank you. Now I've got this bowl. And to that we are going to add 1.5 cups of self-rising flour. Yep, self-rising. That's going to have all your salt and your leaveners in there and everything. Go ahead and add that right on in. Hello. There we go. And then we are also going to go ahead and add 1 1/2 cup of regular granulated sugar. This is not, well, that was a goof up. This is not low cal by any means. And I put my bowl right into my pecans there. Okay, get those all situated back up there. 1 1/2 cup sugar. Yay, hooray. 2/3 cup milk. Right on in there. I have a little bit of pumpkin spice right here. And that is just a combination of cinnamon and nutmeg and ginger and allspice already all prepared for me. I'm going to put 1 teaspoon right inside. Yay, hooray. And I also have some Mexican vanilla that I got on my last trip to Mexico. And I like this one because it has vanilla beans in it. But you got to give it a little shake up because they all settle to the bottom. And I'm going to add 1 teaspoon, of the vanilla bean, or of the vanilla, or a little bit more. It'll be all right. I'm not worried about it. Can anything have too much vanilla? I don't know. Okay. So that is all of our topping mixture, the cobbler top, you know. Absolutely. So the nuts and the butter, that's going to be like your fruit. And then this topping is going to go right over the top of all of that butter and all of the pecans. Yep. I'm just going to get this stirred together. And it's pretty thick already. So bring it back when I get this all stirred together. Okay, so I have got this all combined. It is a pretty thick concoction. So I am just going to go ahead and pour this as much over the top as I possibly can and try to get a little bit on every section here. I'm sure it will spread out with that self-rising flour, but we'll just try to help it on along as much as we can. And even just this cobbler topping smells amazing. Not mad at that one bit. Okay, so it's pretty thick in there, and I am just going to see if I can just get a little extra coverage with this spatula without disturbing the pecans too much. So it'll be fine. And like I said, with that self-rising flour, this probably will bubble up from corner to corner. I really shouldn't worry about it too much. But there we go. Pretty decent coverage. I'm not mad at that. There we go. Now that already looks good to me. But we need 1 1/2. Hello, thank you for preheating. That's my oven. My bacon's just cooking away. I can smell it. And we need 1 1/2 cups of brown sugar to go with that. And that goes right over top of this, of the butter, the pecans, and then the cobbler topping. You just sprinkle that 1 1/2 cups of brown sugar right on top. Yup. As evenly as possible. This cobbler is self-saucing, so it's supposed to make its own sauce and get in there and be all happy. And the concept would be similar to like a pineapple upside down cake is kind of self-saucing. So 1 1/2 cups, as even of brown sugar as even as possible, corner to corner. Yay, hooray. All right, and I'm just going to go ahead and give this a pat down and kind of encourage that brown sugar all over the place with impeccably clean hands, of course. All right, we're not done yet. One more step. I also have 1 1/2 cup of hot water. It's almost boiling. I microwaved it, and you pour this right over top of the brown sugar. Now you might be tempted to stir. Don't stir. Nope. Just go ahead and pour it as evenly as you can over that brown sugar, corner to corner. It will be just fine. 1 1/2 cups. And I really want to stir. I want to stir really bad, but I'm not going to. I'm going to have self-control, a little self-restraint, and there you go. We've got our oven already preheated to 350 degrees. I'm going to pop this in the oven, check on my bacon, and it is going to bake for about 30 to 35 minutes per the recipe. All right, I've taken a little bit of cream cheese out of the refrigerator just to soften a little bit for our BLTs, because that's how I like it. Let's go ahead and take a look at our bacon. The smells are killing me. All right. And that is just done. Yay, hooray. And let's take a look. Okay. Well, that's pretty jiggly. That's going to need a little bit more time. I'm going to go ahead and get my bacon all ready for dinner. We're having BLTs for dinner. It's just something quick and easy. We're going to have some fruit to go with that and some no salt potato chips. Oh, excuse me. I'm giving the bacon a quality assurance check. You know, that's one of the privileges of being the bacon cooker. You get a little piece before dinner. Yay, hooray. So my cousin Julie, after we left Mann's, took me down the road a piece more to a town called Cleveland, Virginia, and that's where she grew up. And she took me to the most beautiful waterfall just down the street from her childhood home. And then we also went and sat on the bank of the, I think it's called Clinch River. Anyhow, a fantastic day, fantastic scenery. You know, when you live in the desert, you get used to brown and a certain amount of trees, cactus, coyotes, wild donkeys. That's a thing. Yeah, and it's just like a whole other world in that, you know, southeast Virginia and northeast Tennessee. And it's funny because we're driving down a road and welcome to Tennessee, and you drive 50 feet more. Welcome to Virginia. Welcome to Tennessee. Well, yeah, we just go down this road. It's the darndest thing I ever saw. Anyhow, she says, we're going to go to the next state. We're going to go to Virginia. I'm thinking, oh, we're going to travel all day long to get to another state. I'm so tired. Yeah, I didn't realize that it was only, 5 minutes to the line, to the state line. But yeah, so I'm giving this another 10 minutes to cook. This pecan cobbler, because it just seems a little too jiggly, and I'll keep my eagle eye on it, make sure we don't burn it. Every oven cooks differently. Just following the directions, and it didn't look right, give it a little more time. Fingers crossed. Okay, and there she is. I think she looks terrific and certainly saucy. So I had it in there about 40 minutes, and it is pretty solid. It's got a little tiny bit of wiggle, but no jiggle. So, and I think that sauce is going to firm up. Anyhow, it's piping hot. That sauce is like molten lava. And I am just going to go ahead and put this on a cooling rack, turn the overhead fan on, and then we'll have a little taste test after dinner. But the smells. Oh yeah. Ooh, better than Bath and Body Works. Better than a candle shop. Yeah, that smells absolutely fantastic. And I'm just going to go ahead and let that cool off. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab a spoonful of this. It makes a delicious caramel sauce. Those pecans are all toasty and delicious. And Andrew's going to be our taste tester today. Yay, hooray. And there's quite a bit of sauce. The top, pretty crunchy. And if I said anything about this recipe, is that I would probably use salted butter on the bottom layer with the pecans, or I might add 1/4 teaspoon of salt to the non-salted butter. It just needs a tiny bit of salt, in my opinion. You ready, Bubba?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Here we go.
Okay.
You know what you need?
A fork.
A fork.
Hello. How you doing?
You ready for dessert?
Yeah.
He's such a good boy that Andrew, I was trying to convince him to have dessert first, and he wouldn't do it. Would you, Andrew?
No.
No.
Gotta have your regular meal first.
Yeah.
Is it cooled down?
It should be cooled down.
Before she nearly burned her face off.
It was worth it.
Mmm. That's really good.
Is it really good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This would be great for Thanksgiving.
Would it be great for Thanksgiving?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
definitely.
Pumpkin pie spiced pecan cobbler.
Yeah.
Enough sauce?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You think it needs salt?
Personally, no.
Personally,
I don't think so.
no? Okay.
Well, yeah. I'm going to finish this off. I need to get me some more milk.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you, lover girl.
Aw, he's too cute. I just adore him. All right, my lovelies. This is a smashing success. Pecan cobbler. Yeah, pumpkin spice pecan cobbler. Looks terrific. Tastes even better. Smells amazing. Yay, hooray. Be good, be careful, look both ways. I'll see you next time.